Welcome. We are going to take a look at the chart of Bitcoin as usual. And I'll start with showing you my disclaimer on my website. So if you have any questions, you can go to my website for more information on my services. But I recommend you to read the disclaimer in French, English, French, and German. And you find the link to my website in the description of the video. And now let's look at the chart and see how what Bitcoin is doing. So we are at 8,828, and yesterday we were at 8,665, and everything was bullish. TD Sequential said that we are going up. Now we are at 8,825, and we'll see how things look. But I expect them to be still bullish. So let's jump into the 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart is on a 2 up without confirmation. 2 up without confirmation. 1 hour chart is on a 2 up with confirmation. 2 up with confirmation. 2 hour chart is on a 5 up with confirmation. 5 up with confirmation. 3 hour chart is on a 4 up with confirmation. 4 up with confirmation. So short term, we are bullish 4 out of 4. Let's look at intermediate term. I expect everything to be bullish just yesterday, but let's still take a look. Intermediate term, you're on a on 4 hour, 6 up with confirmation. You had a 9, but it's over now. Five-hour chart, you are on a 3 up with confirmation. 6-hour chart, you are on a 7 up with confirmation. 8-hour chart, you're on a 2 up with confirmation. Up with confirmation. You had a 9, but I think it can be, you had 9, but then you got candle number 2 trading higher than candle number 1, and you had the candle number 1 going higher than the candle number 9, so it's a continuation line. Should not bring price down. Then our chart, you're on a 2 up without confirmation. 2 up without confirmation. You had a 9 too, but the candle number 1 went higher. 12-hour chart, you are on a 9. And that one is still playing. By that I mean it should still give you a correction of 1 to 4 candles. $15-hour chart, you're on a 3 up with confirmation. You had a 9, but you had then a candle number 1 trading higher than the candle number 9, and the candle number 2 trading higher than the candle number 1. So it's it should not have any impact on price anymore. And it did not. It's a continuation line. One-day chart, you're on a 4 up with confirmation. Two-day chart, you're on a 2 up with confirmation. And it looks like if we are going to be at all-time highs soon. You don't have to go much higher to break the all-time highs. 3-day chart, you are on a 1 up without confirmation. 4-day chart, you are on a 1 up without confirmation. 5-day chart, you are on a 2 up with confirmation. Let's look at the 4-day chart because we had 9. Yes, we had 9, but then we had 1, 2, 3 candles of correction, or 2 candles of correction, and now you are up again. You're on the 4th candle, so it looks like if the correction of the 4-hour chart is over. We are on the last candle of the 4-day chart. 5-day, you want a 2 up with confirmation. 6-day, you on a 6 up with confirmation. 1 week, you on a 1 up without confirmation. 2 weeks, you're on a 8 up with confirmation. 3 weeks, you're on a 5 up with confirmation. 1 month, you're on a 4 up with confirmation. 2 months, you're on a 1 up without confirmation. 3 months, you're on a 1 up without confirmation. And 4 months, you still are on a 3 down without confirmation. So we are much more bullish long term than we were yesterday. You have 12 bullish out of 13. There's only 1 that is not bullish. So everything is looking bullish. So TD sequential says we are going higher. Here I have to take the symbols away, and I'm just going to take a look at the EMAs, but everything is of course bullish. Let's look at the 2-hour. It's extremely bullish, and the rest will be just the same, so no point talking about that. SMA is bullish. You should get the golden cross soon, but for now everything looks bullish. It's positive. Here you have the first Kopok. I said it was flat, but now it looks like if it's moving up. Anyways, we still don't have the green. So I don't know what to say, because normally you need the green to be fully bullish, but when it moves up, it's already a bullish sign. And then when it crosses, it is even more bullish. So now let's still give it a flat, because it has not crossed that line, which is probably the ADX. No, it's an SMA line. and we are still red. So let's give it a flat. It's looking like it's flattening out. This one is still negative, and this one is still pointing down. Sorry, I'm tired. Let's take a look at the 2 hour, but everything is bullish. 2 hours is bullish, so everything will be bullish. On Bollinger Band, everything will be bullish. I guess let's still take a look, but it is the case. Okay, next we have MACD. I expect the same, everything to be bullish. Let's look at the 2 hour. 2 hour is bullish. Well, not sure. No, 2 hour is negative. 2 hour MACD is negative. 4 hour MACD is positive. 6 hours positive. 1 day is positive. 1 week is positive. And 1 month is positive. Here we have our stochastic and Kaufman moving average. Let's take a quick look at Kaufman. I mean, everything will be positive. And then let's take a look at the stochastic, which is, I guess, negative on the 2 hour. Slightly, huh? 4 hour, let's give it a flat. 6 hour, let's give it a negative. You are overbought on the 6 hour too. One day is still positive. 1 week was negative yesterday, it's still negative. And it's overbought. So normally you don't go long when it's overbought, but everything else looks bullish, so it's up to you. Do whatever you like. We still have to cross the line, the 80 line, to fall down. So for now, we are still just overbought, and we can stay overbought for quite some time, but we are already overbought for a long time. So normally, if you're too overbought, you end up going down. So I don't know if we are going down tomorrow or if it takes us 2 more weeks to go down, and we only go down when we reach 10K. I have no idea. But you're overbought, and we will go down. Just a question of when. Here we went down, here we went down. You always go down again. You cannot stay overbought indefinitely, but you can stay overbought for a long time. Candlestick, 1 week is positive. I guess 1 day will be positive too. It is. And 1 month is positive. So candlestick are all pointing up. Here we have REC band, which is positive on the 6 hour. So it will be positive on every other time frame. There nothing has changed. Here we have some more indicators. They are all positive. But you might say that they are topping, that they look like if they are topping. And here it was easy, you went up until here and then you went down. And now you go up, but still, this one doesn't have too much, but here you are less high. So you are going down, and here when you were less high, you went down. Here you were less high, and you went down. So normally you should go down. This one is still bullish. This one again is pointing down, and we touched. When we touch, we go down. We touch here, we go down. We touch, we should go down. We touch here, ADX, and we went down. We touch here, and we went down. So every time you touch, and you go down. First time you touch again, you go down. So ADX touch is still saying that we should go down, but for now it is not happening. That's I'm looking for what is bearish left. If you get any bearish indicators. Yes, we do. We are overbought, and some indicator like that one, my little secret indicator, tells us that we should go down. But we can go up to 10K before going down. I'm not saying, for now everything looks bullish, so I can say the opposite. Here, S&Rs are positive, so that tells me that the bear market is over on the 3-week. We are on the 3-week. Here we have my fractal. Let's start with the 6 hour. 6 hour is negative, but we went up. 12 hour is positive, and you go up. One week is negative, but for now it does not look like if it wants to react to the signal. And 1 month is positive. And we went up. Let's look at OXO. OXO is positive on 6 hour, so it will be positive on every other time frame. Now, here everything is positive, and on the 6 hour everything will be positive too. Yes, everything is positive, but you're overbought. Next, everything is positive on the 1 week, and everything will be positive on the 6 hour. That's the case. Next, here we are still negative, but we should be positive very soon. Okay, this indicator I have to change something because I want that to be green and I want it to be thicker. I want that to be red and I want it to be thicker. And here, let's do it like this. Okay, great. So you're positive. This one is not positive. And which indicator is it? I'm just looking because I have to take note that that indicator is not positive, but I have to find it in my notes. So the indicator that is not positive is the composite momentum index. The rest is positive. Well, here you could say that we are dropping down, but doesn't mean much. So 1 week is positive. I guess I have to look at the 6 hour, but 6 hour, that one is not positive. Again, the composite momentum index is not positive in the 6 hour. And let's look at the 12 hour. On the 12 hour, it is positive. The next, everything else is positive. So I guess we even look more bullish than yesterday. Here we are on the 1 week. And everything is positive. Let's look at the 1 month. Everything is positive except glitter, parabolic glitter, which will only be positive when you are at all-time highs. 100%. Before that, it starts to get positive, but for now, there are no dots. You were high last month on thermometer. On weekly, you were high last week. On daily, you were high last week. And everything else is positive. And on the 6 hour, you were high during the last 6 hours. Next, yeah, positive, positive, and negative. Last indicator is negative. Last indicator is negative on the 1 week. The rest is positive. Let's look at the 1 month. Everything, no, first indicator, the second indicator is negative on the 1 month. Let's look at the 6 hour. Everything will be positive. Okay, that's all for that indicator. Next. Let's start with 1 month, which is positive. It tells me that the bear market has ended for the first indicator. Then 3 week will be positive too. 1 month strategy MACD when positive, bear market has ended. Here volume is positive. Let's see if it's dropping on 1 week, but I don't think. Yes, a little, but not much. Composite, and the last one on the commodity channel on 1 week is positive, and it will be positive on 6 hour too. Yes. Next. Here we have my multi-indicator. And I must change the colors of my multi-indicator. We had the first golden cross, and we will get the second one. I'll change the colors afterwards, so the video is not too long. And here you're still waiting for the green flash. But you will get the next golden cross soon. We get the golden cross of the EMAs, but we are still missing the golden cross of the SMAs. Everything is positive. I just want to change the blue one into a, well, actually, if I put it green, you won't see it. I wanted to change it in a green one, but then you will not see it. So we leave it as it is. Everything is positive, but we are extremely high overbought. And when you are that high, normally you get a correction. You were high, you did get a correction. You were high, you did get a correction. You were high, you did get the correction. You were high, you did get the correction. So every time you're that high, you do get a correction. Be careful, we are overbought. Huh? So you are playing with fire. Yes, we could go to 10K, but we also can go down to 6K, which would be great, because it would give us an entry point and a confirmation that the bull market has started. One more confirmation. And it would get us out of the overbought territorium. Now, it simply is not the best moment to buy. When are good moments to buy? Well, if you look at that indicator, every time we are close, well, first it must be bullish, of course, green, not bearish. But every time you are close to the line, it is a good moment to buy. It is not a good moment to buy here because you're too high above the line. It's not a good moment to buy here because you're too high above the line. But it's a good moment when you get very close or touch the line. Here you got very close and touched the line, but you were red. If that did not scare you because you thought the bull market is still on, it was a good moment. Or if not, you could wait till here and then buy. Here you can buy again. When you get close to the line, you can buy. Here you can buy. Here you can buy. Well, then in the bear market, you have to stop buying. Because if you buy in a bear market, it will end badly for you. But in the bull market, you can buy. You can buy and wait for price to go up. And now we are too high above the line. So I would like us to go back and touch the line. That would be a great entry point. Here I have some new indicators. It's Dow Faces, Elliott Wave, and Impulse Oscillator. So everything is positive on the 1 week, and everything is positive on the 6 days. I don't want to check, I know that it is. Here we have Bollinger Band and MEMA, whatever that is, and stop and reverse. So since we are above that line, we are in a bull market and we are looking bullish. On the 6 hour. But normally I look at it on the 1. Maybe I should keep the 6 hour. Actually, I will keep the 6 hour. The 6 hour does a good job telling me if everything is fine or not. So I keep it on the 6 hour. Normally I look at the 1 week. The 1 week also tells you that you are in a bull market, but the 1 week does not work. And that line is useless on the 1 week. Actually, it's better to look at that indicator on the 6 hour than the 1 week. Because of the line below it, it's an EMA. And it does a good job telling you if you're in a bull or a bear market on short time frames, not on long time frames. So I'll take the 1 month out of my TA and we will look at the 6 hour from now on. Because that time frame is more appropriated to that indicator. Here you are twice negative because we are still in the Chigmo cloud and the arrow is still pointing down. Next, we are positive because we have arrows pointing up. We are positive because we have circles above, but we are negative because we are still in the cloud. But if we keep going up, we will soon be out of the cloud. 2 out of 3 positive. Here everything is positive. Next, we are positive. On 1 we are negative because we are still in the cloud, but positive according to those lines. My math indicator tells me that we could go down to that line. That would be great, but if we keep going up, next limit will be 10K. 10K 700 even. Next resistance line. Here we have my NVT, and NVT is still negative. Oscar is still positive. When you look at best parabolic stop and reverse, we are all positive, I think. Let's take a look at the 6 hour. 6 hours positive, so everything will be positive. Next. Here's some stop losses. So the first one is at the first one is at 716 still, and the second one is at changed now. We are at 6,989. So that stop loss did change. But I think the first one is more appropriated, but it doesn't change much. They are close together. Here you are positive. And that was all. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll have to remember to change the colors of one of my indicators, and I'll see you next time.